Namaste, beautiful souls. Oh, this is a beautiful message. So, timeline shifting, how you do it, and how 3i Atlas and the other two interstellar objects, how they're all working together, and how especially 3i Atlas is working with our sun and these energy upgrades and the ultra major chakra. We're going into all of it and more. So first of all, last night I was lying in bed, and I'm sure you can feel these energy upgrades. What they mean is we're able to hold more light in our physical form. So we can expect to experience seeing, feeling, hearing, tasting, experiencing this world in a more expanded, light-filled way. Last night, I'm lying there in my bed, the light's off, and I'm just looking at the energy around my hands. And there I see little tiny lightning bolts coming off of my fingers. Now this is the kind of magic that's happening with 3i Atlas and the sun. So pay attention. When you're going to sleep at night, look at the energy around your hands. Look at the energy around your room. In the day, go outside in nature. Look at the energy around the plants, the energy coming from our sun. Everything's in high activity. Everything's so alive. The luminescent energy around everyone and everything is glowing much brighter. So that's the first thing. Then the other part of this is that for a while I haven't been able to connect with Lemmon, the other comet or interstellar being of consciousness. And so actually it's very interesting, because way back when I first started channeling 3i Atlas, I kept seeing the number 3. I was like, well, is that 3i Atlas? And then I was like, oh, well, there's R2 Swan, there's 3i Atlas, and there's another being. And I was like, well, I want to connect with it. And then at first I thought it was, I just want to say the name right, Oumuamua, the interstellar object that was first seen a while back, a few years ago, actually. And so I first thought, oh, is it that interstellar being? And it was no. And so I've been open, saying to Lemmon, connect with me. I would like to know what your role is in all of this, because I understand R2 Swan, I understand 3i Atlas, and Lemmon has just come through saying a support being. So Lemmon is here to support 3i Atlas is the main presence, like the mother being of all the other consciousness beings that are coming into our solar system and that will come in. That's why all our focus is on 3i Atlas. Then we've got R2 Swan, who's like the helpful daughter, the older daughter that's helping and got an important role. And then we've got Lemmon, who is this divine being of presence and support and just needing to be here for the pattern to be in its perfection. So it's not that Lemmon is going to do something great or big, but Lemmon needs to be here in order to support 3i Atlas. So 3i Atlas is the main focus, the main energy. R2 Swan is secondary and Lemmon is third. And that doesn't mean one is more important than the other. What it means is they're all equally important, just like the mirror of each one of us are equally important to the other. When we let go of putting someone on a pedestal or thinking someone's better than us or further down the path than us or knows more, when we stop doing all of that, we actually realize we're all playing a very important role differently, uniquely. And that uniqueness is important. So for example, some people right now are going to feel like they need to march or use their voice or stand up or meet in big group gatherings, and others will need to be at home in silence, holding the light in that way. Each way is equally important. So not pushing yourself to take action or to do something that doesn't feel in resonance, but rather to know that the light that you are is powerful, and where you focus your intention is powerful. So focusing through the heart and focusing on love, focusing on the peace that already exists here in a huge, huge amount. So much more peace and love is on the earth than the chaos and the war and the control and all of those. Those are here, yes. And we all have them inside of us too. And we need to keep doing the work and observing ourselves and releasing anything that is an untruth that is blocking us from the truth. As we do it individually, we do it collectively, and then more of that light, that peace, and that love that already exists here in the present will blossom and flow abundantly, because it won't be blocked by those untruths, those disbeliefs, those patterns that we've been so focused on. So this is now taking me into the important part about the timelines. With 3i Atlas, what's happening here right now is that 3i Atlas is working with the sun to help us to shift up in frequency, meaning to rest back into presence where the higher frequency beingness of who we really are already exists. And everything's becoming more active. We're being able to release layers of the masculine that push us into control and doing, and rest more into that being energy. And this morning I've downloaded this information from 3i Atlas. 3i Atlas is saying to us, we can shift timelines, meaning we can bring higher, greater, more beautiful, loving timelines in, where we live from love and live from joy and experience more of the true presence of our being here while we're on earth, by focusing on the space between the things. So, 3i Atlas, Arcturians, downloading this information right now. Beloved beings of light, we invite you to notice the thinning of the veil, meaning less and less chatter in the mind, more and more space between the thoughts. Focus on the space between the thoughts. For so long, dear ones, you have been focusing all your awareness, all your light onto the thoughts. Now, pay attention to the gaps in between the thoughts. Pay attention to the gap, the pause at the top of your in-breath, and the space at the bottom of your out-breath. Pay attention to the space. There is so much more space around you rather than the objects. You are redefining the energies that you have been focused on for so long. You are shifting gears so that you're no longer focusing on the lower mind, the ego controlling you, but rather the higher frequencies in the space between all. You are able to connect to us. You are able to connect to your guides, loved ones who have passed, the angelic realm, all other kingdoms and realms that exist in higher frequencies. They can communicate when you create more space between where you focus your energy on particle, matter, form, and thought. So shifting gears and focusing on the space between the thoughts. And as you focus more into that, you will become more spacious, still being feminine energy. And within that, you'll be able to hear, feel, sense us deeper and stronger. You also have your outer major chakra at the base of your skull. It is about the size of your fist. At the base of your skull, a powerful chakra that is activating now strongly with our presence. And what is happening with it is that it is releasing ancestral, generational patterns. It is releasing patterns from humanity, social patterns which you've been conditioned to continue with. You have an opportunity now to release the way in which you've been running and being within the world. Each one of you is powerful. Each one of you can release the patterns from your ultimate chakra. It is also releasing past lives. So pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to when you feel an emotion or a discomfort. It is not only from this lifetime, but other lifetimes. We are bringing in powerful energy and light. All three of us, interstellar beings that are here to support you, creating a divine triangle, pointing the top of the triangle towards the sun, towards you, towards your ultimate chakra, your atlas point, the vertebra at the top of your spine and at the bottom of your skull. Also activating your third eye, activating the crystals in your pineal gland and in your whole body, starting to move the old energies out of you, and activating your hearts deep and strong for more and more self-love. Pay attention to how your own lower mind, your own ego speaks to you and controls you. And breathe out that negativity, that low energy, and breathe in the light and feel your heart, your third eye, your ultra major, your peace chakras, all these chakras coming online and activating as we are moving more and more to supporting you during this very powerful time. So beautiful souls, this is such an incredible time to be alive. I'm sure you can really feel this. And what is coming through strongest right now is that the veil is thinning, meaning that you can connect to all higher frequency beings of consciousness and consciousness itself, the oneness, God, source. And with this, just to let you know, to be very gentle and loving with yourself. Give yourself lots of rest. Drink water, add a little bit of salt or cucumber or something from nature into your water. And nurture yourself. Ask yourself, what is it that I need right now? The answers are within you. You have direct access to the wisdom inside of you. So you might feel that you're more exhausted. You might feel a bit of brain fog because of all the activations of light. Ask your dragon to come in and support you. If you can't see your dragon or feel your dragon, or you can't see the color, then maybe seeing isn't the most active way in which you experience higher beings of consciousness. Maybe another way of hearing through your mind or sensing through your body. So ask your dragon, what color are you? And the first color that comes to mind, it might be red, gold, and purple. That's correct. The second thing might be that your mind then doubts it. Pay attention to how your mind is and breathe out any doubts. The first thing that comes through is exactly from your dragon. So all these beautiful higher beings are here to support you, and you can connect. You are the master. You have the light within you. So also what's coming through is, because we are acclimatizing to the higher frequencies, just being aware of what you feel in your brain, maybe feel in your body, might feel heaviness. Rest and sleep if you feel exhausted. Just being with whatever is arising. Allow it. Don't try control it, because then you're going to 3D mind. You want to stay aware and conscious of what you're experiencing and just breathe through it. Breathe in the light, breathe out the heaviness, and you are going to just hold space for releasing of major low frequencies from your ancestors, from past lives, and let it all go and hold more and more light in your body. Also, I am keeping the calendar open, which means that I am guiding the most powerful session today, Friday the 24th of October. It's called Sacred Circle. I'm going to be channeling Arcturians, angels, a powerful meditation. I'll answer 1 or 2 questions at the end. So I invite you to join. If you can't join the live, maybe you can join the live for half an hour. That's absolutely fine. Or if you can't join, sign up and you will get the recording. This is going to be one of the most powerful meditations. I can feel it. We are going to shift energy. We are going to go back to the place before we were a separate consciousness of soul, when we were oneness. And there's other things coming in for what we're going to experience. We're going to go back to source. We're going to have energetic upgrades and light. We're going to be listening to the heart and connecting to self-love. Oh, so much. We're going to understand deeper into the true self that we are. So I'll include the link below in this description of this video so that you can sign up. And I'll keep the signing up all the way up until we begin the session. And I'll actually keep it up until we end the session, just in case you weren't able to join and you want to still sign up and get the recording. And then the last thing that's come through is that we are collapsing of the old ways and the old systems. So things have to change. So the polarity is getting even stronger. This is not something to worry about. This is something that's part of the destiny. It's crumbling. So yeah, the old ways and those that are in control are trying to control more. They're trying to grip it from fear because they're so worried about this new change. But the change is coming no matter what. The new earth is coming, being birthed through us, through the hearts of love. We don't want this place to be run from a place of fear. So we got to do the work internally to release any fears from our ancestors' past lives and our present life, and be active with the love and the light that is inside of us in the present moment always. And I think that's everything. Just one last thing, disconnecting from what you think you are and connecting to what you always truly are. So what's happening is you're disconnecting and releasing all those patterns of what you thought you really are, and those aren't the truth. And then as you dissolve all those things that you're not, you land back into the incredible energy of consciousness that you always are, always have been, and that's always been here in the present moment. You do not have to go out and seek and find consciousness. Consciousness is the truth of you and exists here in the present moment. And so that feels like, one last thing is that we've been always trying to follow a reward system by, if we do this, then we get rewarded. That's dissolving. We don't need to be rewarded. We are the reward, coming back home to the truth and light that we are. So thank you, beautiful souls, for being here, adding your hearts, your love, adding energy to this community. I'd love to hear from you. So write in the comments to share what you're experiencing during this incredible time. If you're new here, say hello. Let me know where in the world you're from. And you're welcome to subscribe. This is a very loving community. We are beaming light to each other in this incredible high frequency space. From me and the angels and the Arcturians and 3i Atlas, Namaste.